Alright, so I'm going to do a demo on this image uploading thing that I've been working on for the past day. So I'll just get into it. I'll write my name here. Email, this could just be just a random email and then a random password. Right? So once you sign in, you have this page. You could upload images here. So this is using Firebase. So I get this UID right here, and I could upload an image. So let me just upload a random image like this. We see it here, and so this gets saved to a Chrome bucket, or a Google Cloud bucket. So if I refresh here, it gets saved here, and I'm given a link that's accessible via URL. Alright, and then at the end of the day, so we can get a specific user's images, it has to be stored in a database, right? So if I go to Postgres and I select images, you'd see that this image has been uploaded. So it's that same URL, so we upload it to the bucket, we get that URL, we have a title, we have a UID. This is the UID of the user that we just created, so let me just go back here and verify. UB4AE, let's just verify UB4AE, yep, it's the same. So that's how you can do that. So then when I refresh, it runs the query to get the user's images, and it shows them here. So just to demonstrate again, if I were to create a new account, Bob, so let's just create Bob123, and then let's say bob@bob.com, and then let's type in a random password. You're going to see that he doesn't have any images yet, so let's upload an image for Bob. Alright, let's refresh here. Okay, Bob is the UID. Let's refresh, let's actually just go back to the bucket right here, and we can see that Bob's image has been uploaded. Yep. And finally, if we check the database, we should see that Bob is now in the database. Cool. The UID, a title, a URL, etc. Alright, so I'll show how this is actually done now. Let's go here. Let's go to upload file. So it's just going to upload a file on the front end using React with the React drop zone, right? And this is going to run a query, a GraphQL query to the back end, which is being hosted with Apollo, which is run on Apollo server. So if I were to go to, I guess I'll show the type orm table. So this is just the table that you guys saw with Postgres. So let me go to the file resolver. It's going to run this, it's going to hit this upload images endpoint. It's going to pass in file and a UID. I get these types from GraphQL upload right here. And I'm querying the count because I don't want them to be able to upload more than 100 files. If they do, then it's going to return an error. Otherwise, I check that it's an image here. I give the image unique ID because I don't want duplicates, because if I were to just do it by the title, there might be multiple of the same title. Let me show that really quick. So if I check the bucket, notice how these two are named randomly because I want them to be unique, right? And then I create a bucket here, or I write it to the storage bucket here, and then I write it to the database here, right? And then I guess I'll show my index file as well, just to show how this is all set up. So you create the bucket, connect to the database, set up your Express server, and then you set up your Apollo server, and yeah, everything should work just fine after that. So I'll leave the GitHub with the source code in the description, and hopefully you guys can check it out. Actually, I'll just show these GraphQL mutations really quick. So upload images like this, you're going to pass in a file, UID, you can see that it hits this upload images endpoint that I showed. Get images, it's very similar, hits this endpoint. Oops, not this endpoint. It hits, if I could remember the file name. There we go. It's this endpoint right here, this get images endpoint. Yep, so that's basically everything. I'm using GraphQL CodeGen to generate nice React hooks for me, so I can make these requests on the front end pretty painlessly. And yeah, that's about it.